Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For the month of January, I've actually dabbled into a lot of different products. I have some lip products, I have some skincare, just a whole bunch of different things, even some snacks. So if you guys want to find out all of my favorites from this month, then please just keep watching. So let's start off with the lips, specifically the Too Faced Melted Chocolate Liquefied Longwear Lipsticks. And these two colors in particular are my favorite. I actually have them both on right now in Chocolate Honey. And then on top of it, to give it a little bit of more shimmer and sheen, I put on the Liquefied Metallic lipstick in the shade Metallic Frozen Hot Chocolate. They smell so good. The second I put them onto my lips, I got hungry. I felt like having chocolate milkshake. They last for a really long time. They almost stain your lips. They definitely are long wearing. I don't find myself having any dry lip issues with this product. If you guys want to see them all in action, I actually have a lip swatch video and I'll link that below. I think the category where I have the most products is probably face related. So the first product is actually something that I'm glad I didn't let it go to waste because the color was a little too dark for me. And it's the Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Pressed Powder in the shade Medium, which is a little bit too tan, a little too dark for me. So I've kind of been using it lately to contour my face and then bronzing on top of it. I'm actually wearing it today. I contoured with this one in the shade Medium, and I applied Benefit's Hoola Bronzer on top. And I just felt like it really created a nice structure for me to work with. And then once I've contoured with this, I can lay my bronzing powders on top of it to create a more chiseled and a little bit of a warmed up look for my face. So I'm glad I didn't throw this away, but I found another use for it. This next product is my absolute favorite foundation for the month of January, and I think it's going to definitely become a holy grail foundation, and it's from the drugstore. I'm very impressed with it. It's the brand new Dream Velvet Soft Hydrating Matte Foundation from Maybelline. I would say I'm kind of normal to combination, so I do have to kind of fight that shine throughout the day. With this foundation, I have found I can wear it for hours on end. I can wear it for the entire day. I don't have to set it with powder, which is a first for me, and I don't have to deal with any shininess. I really like it. My skin feels hydrated, but it gives me this great matte finish, which I really like. I'm starting to think that matte foundations are for me. Usually I'm a natural beige in the summertime when I get a little more tan, so the sandy beige works perfectly for me right now. These next two face products are something that I thought I was going to have to give away because they weren't the right color match for me, but I found a way to make them work together. And one is the Big Easy Liquid to Powder Foundation from Benefit, and then the other one is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. This is in 220 Natural Beige. Again, like I said, that's the shade I wear in the summertime when I'm tanning. Now it just looks too dark on me. It doesn't look good in the winter. And then the Big Easy Liquid to Powder Foundation or BB Cream from Benefit is in the shade Light/Medium. It's a little bit too light for me, but together they create the perfect shade. And I like the fact that because this is the matte and poreless and this is a liquid to powder, they both kind of have that matte finish to them, but they still hydrate my skin because this one's a BB cream. So together they make the perfect color, and I'm able to wear both. So again, two more products I was able to save and work with in a different way. And the next face product is something I've been using on days I like to refer to as no makeup days. These are for the days when I have to go into work, but I happen to do a face mask and really cleanse out that skin. Don't necessarily feel like putting makeup on after I've done all that. So these are the days that I reach for this, and it's a tinted moisturizer. It's from the drugstore, and it may replace my more pricey one from Origins. It's called the Organic Wear 100% Natural Tinted Moisturizer. Has SPF 15, just like my Origins one. I'm in the shade Light to Natural. It's a little bit tackier and thicker in texture, so the consistency is a little bit harder to work with. My Origins one is a sheer tint release, so it's very creamy. It's very easy to apply everywhere. This very sheer to buildable coverage, and I like that it easily evens out my skin tone. It hydrates my skin. It's giving me that SPF, and I can kind of get away with wearing this to work if I do my brows and do kind of like a bolder lip. So again, this is kind of a lifesaver on those days when I don't necessarily want to wear makeup, but I want to even out the skin tone. I like to take a regular moisturizer, just regular creamy moisturizer, put a little bit into my hands, mix it in with this, and then apply it, and then it works and blends a little bit more easily, and it's not quite so tacky. And it does really adjust to your natural skin color, which I like. I highly recommend it. You can find this at the drugstore. It's by Physicians Formula. And then the very last face product, I guess a makeup application tool. It's what I've been using lately above all of my makeup brushes, and I have a lot of makeup brushes. For some reason, this last month has been all about the makeup sponge, and it's not the Beauty Blender. I really am not a fan of that one, actually. I think that one's hard to hold. It's a little bit small. I actually prefer the Miracle Complexion Sponge from Real Techniques. This cost me $10. Super cheap, super affordable. You can wash these with makeup brush cleaner. I like to use the one from Boulevard Cosmetics. I love using Purity. That works as well, just to clean any of my makeup sponges or brushes. They work really great at applying my foundation in such a flawless way. It smooths it out over the skin. It really does a great job of pulling it out all over the face and blending it perfectly. Makes my job fast. It makes my job easy. It just works so well. I like the fact that there's a little tip here that's kind of cut out from the product, so it's not a round egg shape just like the Beauty Blender is. It has that little piece that's cut out, and for me, that's the space that I use to apply my foundation with. I always dampen my sponges just a little bit, especially in that area where I'm going to be applying the foundation with. And then what I like to do if I put on a little too much is turn it around and use the round side to pick up any excess foundation. And it works really great. It works great at blending out concealer, but I personally prefer using it mostly for applying my foundations. And this particular combo works well. This new Hydrating Matte Foundation from Maybelline with these sponges, match made in heaven. Now let's move on to some blush or cheek products. So my favorite right now is a combination of two Benefit box of powder blushes. I actually depotted them from a holiday gift set that I received from one of my friends, Julia, at Christmas time a couple years ago, and it's the Dandelion and the Bella Bamba. This is a limited edition blush from Benefit. I've recently revisited this blush, and I have a story for each one, so I've combined both of these on my face today. And the reason why I started using Dandelion this month is because I was recently catching up with Pretty Little Liars. I'm on season 5 right now currently. I'm kind of behind. And I saw an episode where it looked like Alison De Laurentiis was applying a box blush from Benefit because I saw a little green box in her hand, and I'm pretty sure it was Dandelion, so I started using it. And it's what I like to describe as a very soft-spoken ballerina, very pale pink. When I put it on, I do get this nice slight little flush of color in my cheeks. You do see it, but it's definitely subtle. So I combined it with the Bella Bamba, which has a rosier, almost corally pink to it, and that's the color I actually wore on my wedding day. So mixing these two together have been my favorite this month. I'm wearing them right now, and I really like the fact that Dandelion is matte while Bella Bamba has some shimmer to it. So the two together work well. And if you guys want to try this combination, but you can't get your hands on Bella Bamba, then just mix Rockateur with Dandelion. You'll get pretty much almost the same effect, except that Rockateur is slightly more mauve than a corally pink like this one, but still you'll get a very nice combination. I've tried it and it works beautifully well. And I also really love these mini Z palettes, which I picked this one up on the Makeup Geek website. Let's move into some body care products, and this is something that I bought a while ago, but I haven't really been playing with it that much until this month, and I think I was inspired by Ipsy because I got a little vial of a rollerball perfume in the exact same scent as this body lotion. It's from La Vanilla Laboratories. I picked this up at Sephora's website, and it's the Instant Hydration Healthy Body Butter in the shade Pure Vanilla. All natural ingredients, no harsh chemicals involved. You put this into your skin when you come out of the shower, before you go to work out, anything like that. And your skin will emit this delicious, warm, comforting scent of vanilla. But it's not a super sugary sweet vanilla, which is why I like it. It's almost like a very warm vanilla. It reminds me of a dessert, but that isn't very sweet, if that makes sense. I really like the way it smells, and I'm so happy that Ipsy included this little roller ball in one of my bags a couple months ago because I've been pairing the two together and loving it. As far as hair care goes this month, I believe I have finally found my holy grail product. I will never purchase anything else unless something really amazing that tops this is ever created, and it is the Redken One United. This gives you 25 benefits of hair perfection. This is the big bottle. I actually picked this up recently because I got a gift card for Christmas to Ulta, and I already have the smaller size. I'm not even quite finished with it, maybe halfway, a little less than halfway through. But I said, you know, I have a gift card, I might as well stock up on something. I love it that much. I use it every single time I come out of the shower. My hair is soft, it's smooth, it's shiny, it's bouncy. 7 to 8 sprays on my hair and I'm pretty much good to go. I love this so much. I'm so glad Redken created this product, and it smells like the Philosophy Love Sweat perfume. It just smells really good. So I guess that's the 26th benefit. Amazing product. Now let's move into some eye products. I actually have one eyeshadow palette that I've been reaching for the last, I would say maybe 2 weeks, so it hasn't been quite a month, but I love this particular series of palettes, and it's the CoverGirl True Naked. This one is in the Goldens. I recently hauled the Roses. I was lucky enough to also find Goldens and Nudes in the last couple weeks, and I've been playing with Goldens almost every day. I'm wearing it today. I really like it because it has a smoky effect, and it has beautiful shimmery colors as well. So you have your neutrals towards the front, and every other color has shimmer to it, and then you have a couple of mattes. But what I really like about it is they didn't just stick to Goldens and camel browns and neutrals. They also threw in some khakis and greens, which I really, really like, especially this time of year. So I've really been reaching for the Goldens. I highly recommend the Roses, and I'm gonna play with the Nudes one next because I'm really, really impressed. What's a favorite videos without some nail polish? I have quite a few here to share with you guys right now. First one I'm gonna mention is actually on my nails right now. And this shade is called Yummy Yam, and it's from the Hansen Complete Salon Manicure polish line. I love these polishes. They're pretty chip resistant. I like these as much as I love mine from OPI or Butter London. These are a little bit more affordable than the Butter London ones, which really does impress me because they're almost half the price. This one was used on the runways for Fashion Week. I couldn't get my hands on it. It was the hardest polish to find. It's from a previous collection, I believe last fall or late summer. I actually found it finally in my Target clearance for $1.79. So I was so happy. Not only did I get it under $2, but it was the color I wanted. So I picked up two. It is kind of a weird color, but I like that it's a little bit darker once you put it onto your nails. And honestly, I almost didn't buy it because I thought it looked kind of ugly in the bottle. I had seen swatches online and that's why I fell for it in the first place. But I'm glad I got it. It reminds me of butterscotch or caramel. It really is unique. It's really pretty, and this time of year, I think it's a beautiful color, and I'll definitely be revisiting it every fall as long as I don't run out of it because I love it. The next three colors are all in the mauve and purple family, and I've been wearing them throughout the month. The first one is from the new collection of gel polishes from Wet n Wild. It's called the One Step Wonder Gel, and it's in the shade Stay Classy. It's a perfect mauve shade. It's perfect for moms. I call mauves the mom shade, but I feel like now mauve polishes have taken on a more like hip edginess to them, and it's beautiful. It's still classic. It's still romantic, but it's not boring, if that makes sense. I really like this shade, and these retail for $4.99, but if you're lucky enough, the display where I found my Wet n Wild One Step Wonder Gels had a tearaway coupon of $1 off instantly, so they came out to $3.99. So not very expensive for a gel polish. You don't need base coat or top coat. They're chip resistant. I did the test. I wore this for 10 days and it didn't even chip. The only reason I removed it is because I love to change my polish every 7 to 10 days because I just love playing with different colors, but I highly recommend these. I also picked up 5 or 6 more. The next color is Through the Grapevine, and it's also from Wet n Wild. This is from their classic Megalast collection. I just thought the color was beautiful. It's a very deep grapey purple. Perfect this time of year as well. I love wearing these kind of purples when I'm wearing all black, and since I have to wear all black to work, it's the perfect nail color. And then the last color is from Butter London, and this one is in the shade Fancy. It's a very soft purple. It's kind of like a lavender lilac. Gorgeous, chip free, beautiful color. I love this one. Now let's move into some skincare. I have this mask that I really adore. I went and purchased a full size after trying out a sample, and it's the Mario Badescu Enzyme Revitalizing Mask. The reason why I like this mask is because it's very refreshing. It feels very cooling, but at the same time it's purging and taking away any impurities or clogged pores, any dirt, oil, any nastiness basically it's in your skin, leftover makeup, anything at all. A lot of times when I put masks on, whether it's a charcoal mask or a clay mask, anything like that, once I rinse it off, my face is very red because I do have very sensitive skin. But with this mask, I don't have that issue, so I can literally wash my face, take a shower, and go out if I wanted to without makeup and not feel like I have this redness on my face. The papaya and grapefruit extracts help in exfoliating, and the vitamins A and E help to bring a little bit more of a glow to my skin. It's a very refreshing mask that I feel is hydrating my skin at the same time as cleansing it. And then this other skincare product might be kind of funny, but it's a hand gel. My friend at work recommended it. I love the way it smelled, so I went online and I found it. It's the Body Shop Absinthe Purifying Hand Gel. This has a very natural fragrance to it that I feel like I would wear this as a perfume. It's just really nice. If you guys haven't smelled it, definitely check it out. Purifying Hand Gel. Make sure it's in the green bottle and that it says absinthe because I believe that's the scent. And apparently when I googled for this, there's also hand soaps and creams and other things. I may check out some more from that line. And then the very last favorite, I recently went to a training session with Bare Minerals, and they wanted to talk to us about their new skincare line, and they had healthy snacks set up on each table for us to kind of munch on. I tasted 2 of them and fell in love with them, so I saved the wrappers to share them with you guys. So the first one is the Special K Pastry Crisps in Brown Sugar Cinnamon, and this literally tastes like the Brown Sugar Cinnamon Pop-Tarts except for a lot less calories, a lot healthier. It comes with 2 crisps. They're not gooey or soft, they're kind of crunchy, and what I like about them is that you can eat both of them for only 100 calories. You do get 2 proteins and only 7 sugars, so it's really healthy. It's not overly sweet, which sometimes if I have very sweet things, especially in the morning, kind of hurts my stomach. I'm not used to having very sweet things when I wake up, so I really like this for a snack. I'm definitely going to pick up more and see what other flavors they have. And then this other one is an organic granola bar. It comes from Cascadian Farm, and it's their chocolate chip chewy granola bar. This one is very, very healthy. It doesn't use high fructose corn syrup, only 9 grams of sugar with 2 proteins, and this one's 140 calories. I've tried many different chocolate chip granola bars that are very sugary, and I feel kind of I don't know, a little bit queasy afterwards, especially if it's the only thing in my stomach. With this one, I felt like it was a semi-sweet chocolate chip that was on the granola bar. It tasted great, but I could tell it wasn't as sweet as other granola bars that I've tried, which makes me think that it's definitely a healthier choice. So if you guys are looking for some new granola bars or snack options that are healthier, I highly recommend this one from Special K and then this one from Cascadian Farm, which I believe they make some delicious cereals because I'm pretty sure I've tried them before. So that completes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my January favorites. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. You can do that down there. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. With makeup, because it is a little bit thick and because it is.